to check out a new game I just picked up called the Spatials. It just came out a couple weeks ago, and I'm finally getting a chance to give it a shot. This is going to be a first impression and kind of working our way through the tutorial since I haven't had a chance to go through it yet. So we're starting with a little scene here. 5781 AD, Human Federation Headquarters, Earth, as if we haven't heard that one before. Greetings, officer. Your outstanding work as a rank 5 bureaucrat has been noticed by your superiors. You have been chosen to build and lead a new station in an uncharted corner of the galaxy. Am I Kirk or am I Picard? Explore the surrounding systems and their planets, discover their resources, and deal with any opposition. You have the trust of the Human Federation. So this game is supposed to be a space station sim, a sort of building game with some RPG and mission elements. I'm very excited. Ooh! Look at the cute little robot! Welcome, my name is TR303, and I have been programmed to help new station managers with my tutorial scripts. Continue to advance to the next page. This is your space station where your officers will work and live. It starts with just a humble teleport room in the center of an asteroid. Okay, so it's just going to teach us how to use controls. They seem like they're pretty basic. WASD, arrows to zoom in, mouse wheel. Oh, he's smiling. I love it. I love it. Alright. So we did the welcome, building basics. So, rooms cannot share a wall, but they can share corridors. Okay. And then, after we do the blueprint, our guys will start doing it. Okay, we can do this. It seems pretty standard. Since nothing can touch, I want to make sure that I'm giving plenty of space. So we're just going to build out 3 like that. Alright, if one or more tiles of the blueprint are touching a wall, your officers will start building the floors. Okay, so they just build out from right there. And everything's kind of up on a platform. That's kind of cute. Alright. Build a barracks. Okay. Click to build a floor. As soon as everybody's done with the corridor, I have no idea how big this actually needs to be. So with most of these kind of games, I do like a 3x3 or a 5x5 and call it a day and just adjust it as I need to. Alright, it looks like they're going to go ahead and start building that. I already clicked the floor button. I'm getting a little ahead of myself in the tutorial. It really is intuitive. It really is pretty easy to understand. Learn how to build objects. And while they're building the room, we'll read through this. Objects are the active parts of the station that must be blueprinted by you and then built by your officers, just like a room. I'll show you how to furnish a barracks room like the one we built in the previous tutorial. Okay, I'm still on that previous tutorial technically. Alright, back to living. We're already in barracks, and then choose beds instead. Alright, basic. Red says it can. Green says you can put it down. Red says you can't. That's pretty typical. And then click the check mark at the end. And they have all sorts of info. Okay. We can do that. Oh, there's more than 100 object types. Happy building. That's crazy. Okay, and we're going to go back out of it because it looks like it didn't actually pick up that I had finished the rest of the floor because I clicked bed before the room was completed. So all I had to do was exit out and come back in. Bed, 150 credits, restore sleep. Lockers are just decorative. I'm not ready to put anything decorative in quite yet. Alright, so we have somewhere for them to sleep. We did objects, inventory. Okay, so this bottom section is our inventory. That flashing is really, really distracting. Okay, build a warehouse. But in order to build a warehouse, I know that I'm going to have to put a corridor down first. So I'm going to have them build the corridor while we're reading about the warehouse. And I think... Okay, so to not build anything, you actually have to click on the little magnifying glass up here, and it'll give you your normal cursor back. So do a corridor. We're just gonna build it out a little bit. I want to do another 5x5, but it can't touch anything else. So we're gonna do about to there, and then that'll lead out. Like I said, I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna do another 5x5. If I play this game again, I'm sure I'll get a better idea of what I actually need to put in here, but for now this is going to work. Each pallet you build inside a warehouse will increase the inventory size by 4 spaces. On top of the default 8, you can increase your inventory size to a maximum of 100 spaces or 23 pallets. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do that same 5x5. And they're still building the corridors and sleeping, and some of them are getting kind of lazy. Come on, work. And then oh, it's because they can only do one space at a time. And then we'll be able to get the inventory expanded. Sometimes you'll have too many items. The recycler allows you to get rid of them. Load it up with as many items as you can, and you'll have a chance to create a new item of higher quality when you recycle them. Oh, okay. That's cool. You might get back credits, resources, or new skill items depending on what you recycle. And that ends the basic ones. We'll go ahead and finish doing this right here. I wonder if I'm in the other menus, if they'll continue. If I go explore, if they'll keep building. We'll find out. Let's go see what our crew looks like. I don't have any red shirts. I mean, that's promising, right? I was hoping I'd just be able to click on them or something. Apparently no such luck. Oh, you know what? That's why. So he's building. Everybody's building. Okay. Ogden, I guess is how we say his name. Let's see. Can we get like a better view of him? Okay. So it popped up a new tutorial at the bottom here. We've got Ada, who looks really freaking cool. Emmett, because everything is awesome. Ogden, Torrance, and Vincent. That's so appropriate. That's the name of my oldest child, and I'm recording this on his birthday. How awesome is that? Alright, we've got a staff screen that shows us everybody. That was, you know, what we just went through. The vitals of our doctor. Right now, our officers are only showing their sleep needs. But as I'm looking at the bottom here, it says sleep, hunger, thirst, craves things. So I'm guessing as they level up, we're going to have to help them out more and more. Officers low on vitals can get sick and will at some point leave the station. So that's the career tab that we're working on here. Officers gain experience when they participate in missions, bounties, and contracts. Experience is needed to level up. It grants them cumulative bonus on combat and work stats, and sometimes new cravings to indulge. I like the idea of cravings. Okay. Cravings for the officers are here, the products they really like and they'll consume over other products. Owned objects can be assigned in the station info panel to give exclusive access to a single officer. So that means it gives them individual personalities. They have things that they like over others, and it also lets you kind of reward them if they're one that you need to do their work more efficiently. Work tab shows the bonus to work stats from the officer's career, so that means that each of them will be better at doing one thing. Allows some control over which kind of work task the officer is interested in and the option to lay them off. I wonder if there's a reason to ever lay them off. Remove them from your staff and station, where they will keep their implanted combat items. I don't know what reason I would ever have to want to get rid of them, but I guess I understand. I'm sure it'd be useful. The combat tab contains the skill implants for the selected officers. Skills are very important to the progression of your station since they determine the combat prowess of your officers. They drop from enemies and planets and can also be obtained from contracts. Sidearm skills are small guns and weapons. They consume little energy but fire very fast. They are also automatically fired when exploring on planets. Just click and hold at enemies. And then we have special skills that each person has. They have a longer cooldown and cost much more energy to use. Health skills are passive and determine the capacity of the health pool. Energy skills are also passive. They have 2 other passive skill slots which are different depending on their class. They strongly define the class. For example, scientists can regenerate energy automatically while strategists can boost their damage. Very, very cool. So every person is really individual in what they have to offer. And it shows me that he just started using the bed, so it helps you keep track of everybody. And we will go ahead and finish our furnishing here. So we've got the corridors, security gates, spaceports so people can visit, and the warehouse, and then greenery, which is just decoration. So we'll go ahead and lay down some of these storage items. Not sure how I want to lay this out. I'm just going to kind of put them down wherever I see fit. And I'm also going to stick one of these recyclers in because it looked like they could be quite useful. So everybody in the station who's not in bed gets to work right away. So it's cool that they're all doing it. And we are going to go... That looks like the little symbol from Spore, so I'm guessing that's a galaxy. Yes, it is! Navigation. This is our galaxy. Sectors with a lock image are still locked and need to complete missions to gain access to them. This is the first sector that we have access to. And it looks like we don't have access to a whole lot here, honestly. So let's check the one that we do have access to. Okay, so here's the star system. It takes the name of the star with a number of orbiting planets. You get more information on planets by clicking on them to open it up. We've got a little toolbar to see the different resources available. Planets have a variety of roles in the spatials. Let's take a look at an explorable one first. Click the highlighted planet and see its mission. Okay, explorable planets always have a mission or a bounty available. Explorable planets have a yellow exclamation point on top of them are campaign planets, and completing their mission will unlock the next system. Other planets have combat bounties. Alright, so you can select your crew. I only have the basic one, so that's what we're going to go with. And it'll kind of show us what is available here. Explorable planets also allow you to extract resources. After you beat their mission or bounty once, you can use this interface to buy exploitation rights for the resources of the planet. That is a really interesting addition, and I don't think I've seen that really in any of the other colonization games. Okay, so a colony planet has the little person symbol above it, and you can put an embassy. As a rank 3 Federation greeter, I am bound by the friendly exhortation pack of 5381 to greet you. Please consider yourself greeted. My demand to consider yourself pleased by my greeting shall not be interpreted as condescending remark, a war declaration, or an innuendo reference to any possible bodily process. I take everything as innuendo, buddy. Okay, so they can make resource extraction faster by assigning officers to the slots. You'll accelerate the rate of resource extraction. It's critical to make sure embassies are well staffed as you progress. We can deal with that. Okay, the recruits tab allow you to hire new officers, so that's how we would get new people. There's another one with that creepy futuristic monocle. I have to have it, and it makes the robot happy. This is the only source of new officers. Wow. Okay, later systems will allow you to hire higher level officers. So now we know how to get people. That's awesome. That's very helpful. Let's go ahead and just check out the first campaign planet. Strange artifact. It's got a basic mission. It's got lots of bugs. It is going to give us a research point. It is normal difficulty. So why not? We'll do this before we wrap this up. An archaeologist... Oh, I gotta find a good voice for her. An archaeologist has found something interesting in the surface of the planet and needs our help to finish their research. Did that do it? Did that do it for you? Okay, so it said we should be able to click on... Oh god, he's faster than me. You know what though? We've got no red shirts. We're good, guys. We can do this. There are no red shirts. And it looks like we have our science officer and medical officer. That's what I'm gonna call them because that's what the Trekkie colors speak to me. And they don't have a phaser. So, yeah, we're just going to hope they don't get attacked. Alright, so it looks like we're speaking by just getting close enough to him. Officers, we're on the brink of an amazing discovery. This very ancient artifact resonates with some nearby fragments. Find them and bring them to me. Okay, we can do that. And I've noticed these little arrows seem to point to our objectives. It pointed to that guy the first time we needed to talk to him. Slash her, I can't tell what it is. So that's cool. I think it looks like most things are going to want to attack us, which is unfortunate. I mean, can't anything be peaceful here? And I'm going to zoom in because I'm having a lot of trouble clicking on things. I'm having a lot of trouble actually targeting them. These cute little brown things here, what are they? It doesn't say. They don't have names. It looks like they don't really want anything to do with us. They're not going to bother us at all, so that's good. Keep looking, and we automatically collected that relic that we were interested in by passing over it, which is good. Everybody else is too far away. Oh, okay, so as I'm trying to shoot, it's telling me if they're out of range. Alright, that's good. And we've got one more over here. Are you guys going to chase me? Are you guys going to chase me too? Nope, they don't see interest. These guys, they aggro from a mile away. So they're definitely worth keeping your eye on. Some of these look like they don't want to kill me. these little camel-looking ones, and the little brown ones from earlier. Neither of them really seem interested in me at all. Alright, we're a little short on energy, but our health is still looking okay. How can I get you to heal people? Okay, so yes, by clicking his special ability, I really wish it told you what they were when you hovered over. I'm gonna have to just go back into the menu and sort of memorize what they are. And as we've been killing, we've been picking up some stuff here. Again, there's no on hover, which kind of sucks, but I'll deal. I'll just have to look it up when we get back. Alright, and we're gonna find our archaeologist. And it looks like your people can get separated really easily by the people standing in the back, so it's something to keep in mind. Silence! I'm making history here. Oh, they fit perfectly. Yes, this is pure perfection. How powerful. I feel it. It's in me. The power is mine. Ready your blasters. Phasers. Oh, yay! We are the Borg. Show that hive mind. Unlocked collectible object monolith is now available for building in the collectible station menu. Headquarters wants to keep that artifact for further study and to start a museum. Why? Why would we keep something that drove him crazy? It says we can go ahead and leave the planet. It unlocked a new system, but we still have other stuff here that we can kind of exploit and explore. And it says to make sure we gear up our officers before we do anything. So that is a good place to start. I have no idea what these things do, and I have no idea how to look. What do you do? Oh, so you click on them instead of hover. Haha, I'm smart. Level 1 passive, extra energy of plus 140 max energy. I'm guessing we just equip that to somebody. A resource for bugs and slime. Gross. We are going to go ahead and stop there. I am definitely going to keep going with this. This was a blast. It's strangely addictive because I haven't even gotten to the part where people start visiting my space station yet, but I'm already really intrigued by that exploration and the combat system. It's a lot of fun. I definitely suggest you give it a try. I think it's like 12 bucks on Steam right now. I can leave a link below so you guys can see it for yourself. Please give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments if you want to see more. Either way, I'll probably do it because this was a lot of fun. As always, you make my day when you hit subscribe. Keep hanging out with me here, and I will see you for our next episode. Bye!